Alright guys, so in today's video what we want to talk about is, we're about to head into the spring of the 2024 season. I want to talk to you guys about getting your first 10 customers. It sounds daunting, it sounds difficult, but guys, it's really not that difficult. It's really going to hinge on one thing, one primary thing. And that's going to be how you set up your marketing and your marketing campaign. I'm going to give you guys some ideas. I'm going to give you guys some suggestions. And also I'm going to tell you what I did. So really what's going to be critical, it's more critical down the road than it is in the beginning, is you're going to want your route density tight. But honestly guys, in the beginning, I don't really think it's that important. Meaning because in the first, you're just trying to make money. And what I realized when I first got started is, alright, apologize guys, I felt a little under the weather today, but we're going to push forward anyway. The reason why it's not so important is that a lot of the customers I got in the beginning were not a lot of my long-term customers. They were just clients I did once or maybe 2 or 3 times. And the reason being is because you're just trying to start making some money. Once you kind of get established, you get around the 10 customer mark or even the 5 customer mark, that's when you really want to hone in and focus on route density. So I will say at the beginning, your route density isn't as important. Just start making some money. And the reason being is because you want to just start making money so you can start reinvesting that money back into the business. And what I did starting out is I did a couple of things. I was on Facebook Marketplace and I put an ad on Craigslist. And I'll tell you, the very first job I got was a guy responded to my ad on Craigslist, and he responded within 90 minutes. Called me up, told me he owned a piece of property. He was kind of getting harassed by the city. It was like a violation because it was a gas station that had been vacant and the grass had grown up around it. And he asked me, he goes, do you have a string trimmer? I said, yes, I do. He goes, well, we're just going to string trim the property, not the grass down. I'm getting ready to sell it. I'm getting ready for a sale. I just got to keep from getting this violation. I'm going to actually be working with you on the property. So just bring a string trimmer, we're going to knock it down. And I can actually, might try to drive by and show you guys footage of what it looked like. So I did that. And these were the tools that I had at the time, guys. This is all I had. I had a push mower, string trimmer, and a handheld blower. So knocked those out, worked with him. The job took 90 minutes and the guy paid me $90. The funny thing is, we didn't even agree on a price. I needed the money so bad and I was so hyped that somebody was even calling me about doing a job. He just said, we'll talk about the money. Can you show up? I showed up the next day, 9 o'clock. Bam, that worked out good. So what I did is, the beginning, it might be daunting because you're so excited to make money, especially if you're in the boat that I was in where I didn't have any money coming in. You're tempted to want to hang on to that money. But what I did is I instantly recycled it. What I did was, before I left the job, I took pictures of the job because it was really overgrown, and I posted it on Facebook Marketplace. And I did a different advertising. The first advertisement I did was for lawn mowing, lawn care services. This time I said backyard cleanup, overgrown lawns. And as of $90, I think I did $5 to $10 for another ad. And then I took $24 and I invested it in some bandit signs. And then I took another $15 and I invested in some business cards. So let's say we got 25, 15, that's 40. So about half my money I reinvested. Guys, greatest investment I could have ever made. Because what happened, then I got like 3 other properties that kind of looked like this. If you notice the trend, I'm still not really even mowing lawns yet, but I'm getting jobs, and these were jobs that would have paid more than what I would have been making had I just been mowing grass. And I did those, and I put out the signs. And with the signs, see guys, if you're not familiar with bandit signs, this is what they look like. You drive around your area. If you see other guys put them up, that means they're fair game in your area. I got introduced to bandit signs because I've told you guys in other videos, years back I was involved in real estate investing, and I was a wholesaler. When you see those guys that have "We Buy Houses" signs, like that was one of my ways of marketing that I did about 7 years ago. And what I realized from that is I never even paid those signs any attention until I got into real estate investing. I was like, nobody's gonna call these signs about buying or selling houses. Guys, I was wrong about that. People call those signs, they call them all the time, they call them all day long and all night. So it got me to thinking when I said I was going to do lawn care. I said, if people call that about selling me their house, I'm almost guaranteed I get somebody to call about getting their lawn cut. So I went on Amazon. I ordered me a pre-printed pack of 20 lawn care signs. It just said lawn care. Had grass at the bottom. Had an empty box for me to write in my phone number. This was the exact sign that I had, minus the name and the phone number. So I wrote that in, and what I did is I drove around my area within like a 2 to 3 mile radius. Focus on subdivisions where you drive in, it's gonna say HOA subdivision, homeowners association. These are gonna be people that it's mandatory for them to get their grass cut. On usually at the minimum a bi-weekly basis. Now you're not gonna be able to put these signs up in the subdivision, but what I would do is I'd put them up in front of shopping centers, near intersections at red lights, near the subdivisions. That's what really got me off into the races. Because what happened with that is, guys, I started getting like 7, 10, 15 calls a day. And so now I'm going out doing quotes. I'm talking to people. And when I started doing jobs and doing quotes, as soon as I started landing a couple of properties, now I'm handing out business cards. Because, guys, you hear some guys talk about doing door flyers. When you're just getting started, I'm not going to lie, door flyers were expensive. I mean, I could get 200 business cards for $17.99, $15.99. I could get 100 business cards for $9.99. Flyers, I think, for like 75, 60 cents a piece. They were expensive. So what I would do is I would just stick business cards in people's doors. Get a 250 pack of cards. Whenever I do lawns, I hand them out. Whenever somebody came to talk to me, I hand them out. Flyers, guys, don't go buy flyers at the beginning. If you don't have that much money, you gotta be creative. Just sit at home or go somewhere where you can print on a regular standard sheet of paper. Get one of these, and on each side, just put basic. On one side, put lawn care services, name, phone number. Do the exact same thing on the other side, print it, cut this page in half. Now you have 2 flyers. You can go to subdivisions, you can knock on doors, put them in people's doors if you want. If you don't feel comfortable, you can just slide in the door and just put it right near the front mat, near the front door. Walk up and down one side, do the other side. And I guarantee you that'll get your phone ringing. And what I realized is I went through those 20 bandit signs pretty fast. So they were more expensive because I only got 20. So this time I went on Amazon and I just ordered the blank signs. I just started writing on there, lawn care service. They're significantly cheaper. I could get the 18 by 24 for, I could get 100 of them for, at the time when I was doing it, 75 cents a sign, which you can't beat. I went on Amazon last night. I believe they're $1.50 a sign, but it is what it is. The return on investment was tremendous. So I ordered those and I would put those out. And once again, I'd go around a 3 to 5 mile radius. It was up to 20 customers in no time. So, like I said, it's going to be daunting, but you cannot be afraid to invest in your marketing. Like, it's going to take you all the way to the top. You'll get those first 10 customers fast. Hey guys, sorry, I'm a little stuffed up today. We're going to get to it. Let's kick this 2024 season off right. Spring is right around the corner. I believe today is February the 22nd. Leave a comment, share this video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.